Hello friends, welcome back. For those who are new, this is Jan and welcome to my channel Jan as Mommy. Festival seasons are coming up. So first thing comes to our mind is cleaning the home. Yes, with that note, I'm also going to clean my home and moreover it is going to be a deep cleaning. I'm going to start from my most favorite place, my kitchen. So today's video, it's all going to be kitchen deep cleaning. If you have planned to deep clean your space, then it is always recommended to do few weeks before to the festival or the occasion, so that you can relax and enjoy the festival and you will get some time for making some sweets and snacks and you can spend a lot of time with your family. If you have not started, start today. Let's clean our space. Let's get started. First one is choose the right time to clean. Deep cleaning will consume little bit more time than our normal cleaning. I am an early bird, so I always choose early mornings. I have finished my cooking, even cleaned all the vessels and kept the sink clean. Those who are new here, you can check out my kitchen tour video. I will put the video link below in the description box. There you can get an idea and overview of my complete kitchen. To start with, I'm going to keep all my cooked food in the dining table. It is always recommended to prepare some food before you start your deep cleaning, because post cleaning you will be damn tired to cook. Here I have cooked my breakfast and my lunch. Next we are going to clear or cover the countertop. Take out all the items from the countertop or cover the items with the newspaper or any old cloth. Take out the decor pieces if you have. We should always clean from top to bottom. This is the basic rule for any cleaning. Here I have started dusting from the ceiling using a microfiber brush. This is a wonderful brush. It has a flexible head. Also it has an extendable handle so that you can adjust the size. This flexible head is very useful in cleaning on top of the cabinets. Also useful for cleaning the fan. Also used in cleaning all the items on the ceiling including lights. Dust all the items including clock and lights. Top of the cabinets tend to get dirt a lot, especially on the cabinets of the kitchen. For that, spray some cleaning solution and give it a scrub. Clean it with a microfiber cloth. Make sure you cover the top parts of the cabinets. Here I am using table mats. This is one of the cheapest table mats which I have got from Amazon. This comes in a combo of 6 pieces. I will update the buying link of this below in the description box. As these table mats are made of plastic, you can just take out and clean it very easily and place it back. You can also use dining table cover for covering the top of the cabinets. This is much affordable and it is just 150 rupees. You can cut lengthwise. You will get 3 long sheets which can be used for covering. Next, clean all the cupboards. Take out all the items from the cupboard. Take out if you have a cupboard or shelf liners. Give it a good wash to all the liners. Cleaning it with a normal dishwashing solution. Kept it for drying. I am using kitchen cleaner from Strategy to clean the inside of the cupboards. Spraying the cleaning spray all over and cleaning it with microfiber cloth. Make sure you clean the items which are inside. I am going to clean all the juice glasses with this hand microfiber gloves. By spraying water and vinegar mix, I am going to clean all the juice glasses here. I am also going to clean the tray which is used for keeping all these glasses. I am cleaning these nuts containers very well as these are kept it outside, not inside the cupboards, so cleaning it very well. After cleaning all the containers, placing it back in their respective places. If your cupboard door is made up of glass, Give it a good clean by spraying glass cleaner. Here I am using the one from Mr. Muscle and cleaning it with a microfiber cloth. Doing the same for all the cupboards. Taking out all the containers, cleaning it and even cleaning the liners and keeping it back. Make sure you clean the doors. Clean all the bottom racks as well. If you have cutlery tray, then don't forget to clean that. Take out all the spoons, ladles out from the tray and clean it very well. You can either give it a good wash or you can scrub with a non-scratching scrub pad and cleaning it with a microfiber cloth. After cleaning, place all the spoons and ladles. Make sure you keep the items which are needed and declutter the items which you don't want. Also clean the food container storage shelf. Take out everything and keep only the items which you really need it. Next, clean the shelf or place where you keep the oil containers. Make sure you clean the oil jars as well. Next, if you have a tissue paper holder, clean that as well by taking out the tissue rolls. Next, clean the windows or grills if you have. So I have two windows in my kitchen. One on the right and the other one on the left. I'm going to use microfiber gloves to clean the grills. This is one of the best cleaning hacks I found it, especially to clean the grills and windows. It is used to clean even the nooks and corners of the windows. If your grills are really dusted, then give it a scrub and clean it. In another window, I have glass plates. So for that, I'm going to use the glass cleaner. And this cleaning gloves are perfect for cleaning this kind of windows which have glass. Next comes the decluttering. Decluttering is nothing but clearing out the items which we really don't want or which are expired. So here I'm going to start with the masalas. For that I spread one newspaper and took out all the spices and masalas which I have in my fridge. Checking out the expiry dates of all the spices and masalas. And keeping the things which are really good. Sealing these kind of boxes with tape or elastics. Declutter as and when you have time. This will help you keep organized. Keeping one dustbin cover to throw out all the items which are gone bad. This pumpkin seeds cover have a ziplock, but still I am securing it with elastics. I have decluttered all the spices. Now it will be easy for me to organize everything. I am using one long tray like this and keeping one tissue paper and arranged all the spices. Instead of keeping different containers for each and every masalas which we use very rarely, it is recommended to keep everything in one single container. I have decluttered these stuffs as well. It includes a mop head which gone bad, also some part of my microwave oven, and some containers and the idiyappam maker which is not working well, and this toaster as well. The coils are burnt actually. I'm throwing out this non-stick pan where coating is gone. Next we are going to clean all the kitchen appliances. Starting with microwave oven, taking a bowl of water, dropping in a lemon. I'm going to keep this bowl in the oven for 1 minute. And after 1 minute you will get the vapors around and it will be easy to clean all the stubborn dirts. Microwave ovens tend to get dirt very easily. It may contaminate your food. It is always recommended to clean it weekly or at least monthly. I'm using glass cleaner for cleaning the door of the oven and all-purpose cleaner for the rest of the places. Next, clean the RO water purifier if you have. We always clean the outer part of the RO, but we will miss out to clean the top and bottom part of the RO. So don't forget to clean the bottom part as well. Also clean the tap using a toothbrush and clean it with a microfiber cloth. I'm going to disinfect the tap using disinfectant wipes. You can also use any disinfectant cleaning spray and clean it with a microfiber cloth. Next, clean the fridge. Top of the fridge is recently cleaned and organized. My freezer is a disaster, so I'm deep cleaning the freezer now. Scrub with a non-scratch scrubber and clean it with a cloth. Keep the things back to the freezer. Next, clean the mixer grinder. We use it on a daily basis, so always recommended to clean it as part of deep cleaning. Clean the OTG if you have. Also clean the dishwasher. I have deep cleaned the dishwasher and hob last week itself because those two will take a lot of time. When it comes to deep cleaning, you cannot do it on a single day. And divide the cleaning work as per your convenience. You can clean all your appliances on one day and all other stuff on another day. Or you can also clean the top part of the kitchen on one day and bottom part on another day. As part of deep cleaning the dishwasher, I have used quick descaler from Bosch. It is always recommended to descale your dishwasher every 6 months so that your machine will run for long without any repairs. Next, disinfect all the handles. As we frequently use the handles, it is always recommended to disinfect the handles. Here I am using disinfectant wipes from Godrej to clean the handles. You can also use a disinfectant spray and clean it with microfiber cloth. Next, clean the hob. Take out all the knobs from the hob, spray the cleaning solution and wipe it with a microfiber cloth. If the dirts are very high, then scrub it with a non-scratch scrubber and then wipe it. The burners are soaked in vinegar water overnight and cleaned. Make sure you clean the controlling knob as well. Use a toothpick to clean the dirt which are accumulated. These edges are cleaned easily with a toothpick. After scraping out the dirt, clean it with a microfiber cloth. Look the difference. So this is one of the best hacks which I use to clean the knobs. Next comes the chimney. Oil, grease, dust particles will get accumulated in the filters if not cleaned on a regular basis. It is always recommended to clean the detachable filters at least bi-weekly or monthly. I am scrubbing the dirt with a toothbrush and washing it in running water. If you have dishwasher, after scrubbing, you can place it in the dishwasher on a high temperature mode. So here I am going to put it on a 70 degrees Celsius mode and going to clean all the filters. So after 2 hours, the filters are very nicely cleaned. Placing it back to the chimney. Next, we'll clean all the outer surface of the cupboards. With the kitchen cleaning spray from Strategy, I'm going to clean the outer surface. Next, clean the switches. As we frequently use the switches, it is always recommended to clean it. Spray some glass cleaning spray onto the microfiber cloth and clean the switch. You should not spray directly onto the switches. Next, clean the countertop. Give it a good clean to the countertop. If the dirt is more, scrub it with a non-scratch scrubber and give it a good wipe. After cleaning the countertop, keep all the items which you used to keep it on your countertop. Next, we are going to disinfect the kitchen floor. To start with, take out the cleaning mats from the floor. Sweep the floor very well. Here I am using flat long broom to make my job easy. After sweeping, we are going to mop the floor. First, mopping it with normal water. Then I am going to use disinfectant spray from Godrej. This product is just amazing. The best thing with this disinfectant is it smells amazing. Spraying this disinfectant spray all over the floor and mopping it off. After it dries down on its own, place a new kitchen mat. You will feel fresh if you change small things in your kitchen. And don't forget to change your kitchen towel. Hang your favorite one to add more freshness. Now the kitchen is completely clean and disinfected. From the ceiling to the floor, the kitchen is completely deep cleaned. The feel is good. You will feel really fresh. The kitchen is ready for the upcoming festivals. I'm going to use this herbal room disinfectant spray from Strategy. It is of lemon flavor, and to add more freshness, I am spraying it all over my kitchen. Now we are going to wash the cleaning clothes. It is good to wash all your cleaning clothes once you finish off the cleaning. Otherwise, the clothes will tend to get bacteria accumulated in it. Clean all the clothes, the stuff which you used for cleaning. Here I am cleaning all the cleaning pads, the hand gloves, and all the microfiber clothes. Hanging it to get sun-dried. Sun is a natural sanitizer. So if you dry your clothes under sun, they will smell cleaner and fresher. Next, clean the sink. I'm going to clean the sink by adding in baking soda followed by white vinegar. Give a good scrub with a handle scrub or something like that, or wear hand gloves before you scrub it. After scrubbing, wash it with normal running water. This extended faucet helped me in cleaning my sink very easily. Then wipe it with a microfiber cloth. Last but not least, clean the dustbins. Do not forget to clean the dustbins as it has lot of germs. So it is always recommended to give it a good clean. I am using normal dishwash solution to clean the dustbins. Once it is cleaned and dried, I am going to disinfect the dustbins using disinfectant wipes. That's it about deep cleaning the kitchen. We have come to an end and now it's time to refresh ourselves. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. So now it's time to hydrate ourselves. This is lemon mint cooler. So see you all in another wonderful video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Do like, comment, and also share it with your friends and family. Take care, guys. See you.